Hi, this is Laura Wilson here from Alkaline Diet healthtips.com, and I've just been shopping and I've just come back. I got a nice lot of vegetables and fruits and really good nutritious food, and I really enjoy eating nutritiously. And I went for lunch with a good friend of mine today, and we had an interesting conversation about food. And he said to me, because he asked kind of what I eat on a day-to-day basis, and I told him that I followed an alkaline diet, which involves eating a lot of raw vegetables and things like wheatgrass juice and some fruits and that type of thing. And he said, "Wow, you really treat your body like a temple." Now, don't get me wrong, I get tempted by chocolate and sweets and cakes and just like the rest of everybody else. But I try to, I definitely moderate my intake of things like meat, dairy, fried foods, certainly. I don't have any hydrogenated fat, anything like that. I have a couple of drinks every now and then. And my weakness really is sweet, sugary foods. But the way I view it is, you have to, if you eat badly, then you've got to eat good the next day to even it out, because otherwise you reap what you sow in this life. And if you continue, it's okay when you're my age and younger, eating a load of rubbish. I walk down the street and you see kids in McDonald's, and some people just live on fast food, and I think, man, 20 years time, what kind of state you're going to be in. And I want to live to 120 years old, and I've got a lot of things I want to do, achieve in my life. And also, for my kids, I want to be around. So I don't want them to have to deal with me dying at an early age or getting some kind of horrible disease. So for me, it's responsible to eat well, fuel my body well, so I've got the energy, the mental clarity, and the longevity to live a good, well-lived, fulfilling, successful life, where I can kind of leave a legacy and achieve everything that I want to achieve in this life. And going back to my story about lunch with my friend, he said to me that, "Oh, wow, your body's like a temple." And he made me laugh. He said, "I treat my body more like an amusement park. I just kind of use and abuse it." And again, it just made me think, we're not immortal. In your teens, 20s, you just think, well, I can eat whatever, and, it doesn't matter. Most people don't even give it a second thought, I don't think, judging by, the amount of fast food outlets out there. They're absolutely thriving on a day-to-day basis. But you know what? Once you get into... I used to eat rubbish. I honestly did. When I was at university, I smoked between 5 and 10 cigarettes a day for about 8 years. I didn't do any exercise. I used to eat things like pot noodles every day, fry-ups, crap all the time. I was literally known for my bad eating habits, amongst university students, and that's quite a feat. So, and I managed to turn it around, because at the age of 19, I just felt old and lethargic and had spots and was slightly overweight and had no energy, and was not achieving the things I wanted to do. And I just thought, things have got to change. Started going to the gym and kind of took it from there, really. Started training, really got into it. And then the natural progression from there was to give up smoking and start eating more healthily. And now, 12 years on, I'm fit, healthy, have a lot of vitality. And you know what? The sacrifices, the short-term pain, if you like, of not eating, all this junk food that might look appealing, is, that sacrifice, which is no real sacrifice at all once you get into it. But it's far outweighed with the feeling of fitness and vitality, and, just being able to have the energy to do the things you want to do is just, for me, it's absolutely wonderful, and I would not swap it for anything. So I personally think, unless you've lived that life where you're at peak fitness and you feel totally in command of your body and in command of your own life, then it's something we should all experience, because there'll be no turning back. You won't want to go back to eating and fueling your body with all the rubbish like, you know, fried foods and just crap. Even cooked foods. You know that cooking food sparks like a kind of panic mode in our body because we're not designed to eat cooked food. Not only does it reduce all the vitamins and enzymes in the food by 80% plus, but it sets off this like panic mode in the body to react like as if that cooked food is like an antigen. So you generate more white blood cells to combat this kind of like invader in the body, if you like. So for me, I just think, and like I said earlier, I don't get it always right, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I do try on a daily basis to have like my wheatgrass juice, to eat raw tomatoes, raw broccoli, raw carrots, raw cucumber. I have that every day. You know, it's just a matter of course. And then things like apples, and I start the day with a lemon juice, which is highly alkaline. Despite being acidic in its physical form, lemon juice, limes are very alkalizing to the body, which is really going to help with things like weight loss and prevention of disease and anti-aging. So, yeah, I just really want to say that following a better eating regime is really it's more than worth the effort. And to start with, it might be an effort, but then once you get into it, you'll really enjoy it. And I guarantee that you'll love the benefits. So thank you very much for listening. This is Laura Wilson from alkalinediethhealthtips.com, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye bye.